Dubna.
Did you say that?
So, why did we buy a sailboat?
Why did you want a sailboat?
Oh, that's right. I did buy it, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It was more cost efficient, in my book, to buy a sailboat versus a motorboat. One, you have secondary power or primary power, depends on how you want to look at it. You have the sails, so you have sailboat fuel, as I call it, wind power. And then you also have diesel. So if one isn't there, you always have the other. So more so wind than using the motor.
She is a 1973 41-foot Columbia Sailboat. So we got New Beginning from David, was his name? I believe his name was David.
Yes.
David in Port LaBelle, Florida. That is where Matthew found her. How much was it?
$26,000, including a 8-foot fiberglass dinghy.
Unsinkable dinghy.
Yes, unsinkable dinghy. Boss Boat.
Boss Boats.
It's Boss Boat Company bought the manufacturer that makes this dinghy out, so it's an older version, but very, very sturdy, very comfortable as well. The biggest question people are going to have is, why did we buy a 41-foot sailboat versus a 35, 37-foot, maybe even a 30-foot? Smaller, costs less, easier to maneuver. Well, first and foremost, if you watched the introduction video, you would have seen that we essentially live in a fifth wheel for my job.
Hence what we're sitting in right now.
Yes, we are sitting in it right now.
Before we bought New Beginning, when we had the idea in our heads that we wanted to get a sailboat, we went to the Miami Boat Show and looked at a couple different designs, a couple different layouts down inside in the interior of the sailboats, and we got on a 30-foot, 35-foot, 40, 45. I don't remember if we actually got on a 50 or not though. But we walked around and kind of felt the space and realized 40 to 45 was the size we wanted. Anything below 40 was just too small for us, and then when we have Drew with us too. So that's kind of why we also leaned in that footage.
So the reason why it has to be such a large boat is we wanted an extra cabin. We figured out that 40 to 45 foot was good. We had a certain price range. I didn't really want to spend over $30,000. So we want to make it comfortable for everybody. And so we chose a 41-foot boat. The upkeep's a little bit more, but you know what? Go big. Just go big. Just dream it out. Go big. Don't waste your time on something that you regret later. So I went big.
So we're gonna get straight into it and give y'all a tour of New Beginning. Enjoy.
And here she is. Here's New Beginning. 41 foot from bow to stern. She is a center cockpit sailboat, which we love. Feels like it gives us more deck space and room in the cockpit. We do have a bimini top. The bow of the boat, anchor locker, and our V-berth hatch, which is very huge. Drew can climb in and out of it very easily. Moving forward, that is a hatch in the center right there that goes down into the salon. Now you can see how big that V-berth hatch hatches, salon hatch, center cockpit, which I'm going to put regular cushions in, and Drew's camera shy. Our bimini top, and we do have a Mac pack, which is included with the boat, which is amazing. Keep our mainsail protected from the sun. Making the way back, that blue cover is an aft cabin hatch. And then we have a propane locker, held 2 propane bottles. And then our dinghy, which Drew won the right to vote for the name. It's a little pig. Down through the companionway. Looking down from the salon, this is our galley, which is on the port side. We do have a 2 stovetop burner with an oven, plenty of storage behind the door to the aft cabin. There's a little pop-up extra counter space. We do have a fridge, yay! Walking into the aft cabin, we have plenty of storage here too. So the great thing about New Beginning, she has plenty of storage to put our stuff. She's pretty spacious. We have the sink that's in the aft for the head. And then walking into the head, which does have a shower, a little pocket shower, which is on the starboard side of the boat. And you walk up back into the salon through the head into the nav station, which we do underneath that bench right there. We do have a freezer, which is another awesome feature that David kept on the boat for us. And then our salon does have the folding pop-up tables. One's more of a desk on the starboard side. Plenty of storage in the salon as well. Making our way into the V berth. Take 2 steps down into it. And again, plenty of storage. That vent right there is for our AC. We do have a mermaid air unit in our boat that blows right there out into the salon. Now on to our sea trial.
And this is something I've tried to teach my son, is how to drive, one. Okay. Keep it in the middle out here in this channel. You keep an eye on that over there. Look, see the net? It's 18, so add 5 feet to it. So what does that come up with? Hurry! Hurry! There you go. You gotta be quick.
That means how much water is under the boat.
Yep. So see the nose of the, you kind of got to look off to the, you got to drive off to the side sometimes. So you want to put the nose, the center of the boat, right where you're wanting to go. Okay?
As we did our sea trial, or I should say our waterway trial, we fell even more in love with New Beginning. We couldn't wait to start our adventures on her. During our sea trial, we came across our very first drawbridge, and we quickly learned that bridges in the Florida waterways sometimes take forever to open. And forever. And a little bit more. And just when you think they're about to open, they take a little bit longer. When the bridge finally opened, we made our way underneath it, traveling a little farther down the waterway before we turned New Beginning back around and headed back to the docks, ending our sea trial. When we got back to the docks, David showed Matt how to raise and lower the dinghy.
There's steps on the deck.
One, but that's what that swim step's for. So,
Then what we do?
Is that heavy?
You can lock that in. Hold it.
and you come back over here.
I might do this one.
But I noticed you have a little winch there.
Yeah. There's more pain in the ass than anything. Sorry, never would have used it.
Is that heavy?
No, not too bad. Watch out for this lift. Lift it above the edge. Yeah. Get it? There you go.
We'd like to thank David for selling us New Beginning. We know it was hard for you to let her go, but we promise to take very good care of her and take her on lots of sailing
Yeah,
adventures.
we're not gonna keep the end down. When you have it up here, you wouldn't want the plugs out.
Here's our dinghy. That's what gets us to
Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode where we start our 2-day journey of moving New Beginning from Port LaBelle to Pahokee Marina. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this episode, comment below if you'd like to say hello, and subscribe to follow along as we are sailing New Beginning. Thanks y'all!